Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Guess Your Idol. Today we are going to tell you the story of the man who built the first trillion-dollar company in history from an immense sense of value. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any update. A new and a happy update that I will bring you a full video every single week, both in English and Hindi, as well as a short every single day. I was born on 24th February in San Francisco, California, to a Muslim father and a Christian mother, and due to religious problems between the two families, I was put up for adoption and got adopted by two lovely people, Paul and Clara. I didn't like going to school and was constantly bullied at school, and that's why I always wanted to transfer schools, and I was also teased for being adopted, but my father always reminded me and told me I was special because they were the ones who chose me. Neither did I like the educational system, and that's why I dropped out of Reed's College just after 6 months of joining. And I don't know exactly why, but I joined calligraphy classes during my college time, which would make sense later on in my life. In 1984, with my friend Steve Wozniak, we founded Apple Computers at my parents' garage. In 10 years, our company was worth over $2 billion with the success of computers, Apple I, and mainly computer Apple II. In 1984, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into Macintosh, but it proved to be a big disappointment. And following this failure, I was fired from my own company in 1985 because we had put a lot of money into Macintosh, but I wanted to make it a very cost-effective product with its high-quality finishing. After being fired from Apple, it was one of the most devastating periods of my life, as it was the only focus of my entire life working for Apple. But you know what? In my life, I found it that you cannot join the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking backwards and trust that the dots will somehow connect in the near future. So relax and stay positive and stop worrying and stop being afraid of failing and start chasing your dreams, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is going to bed satisfied and saying to yourself that yes, today was a good day and I have done something today in my life. But it proved to be the best thing to happen, as I was relieved from the heaviness of the massive success of Apple and got the time to go through one of the most creative periods of my life, because I was so free at that time and got to rediscover myself again. In the meantime, I found Next, which later got sold to Apple for $429 million. After my resignation, Apple was going through a tough time maintaining its reputation and fighting with Microsoft. And after 11 years, in 1996, I got appointed at Apple as a CEO of Apple Incorporation again. After my return, we started the Think Different campaign, which became one of the greatest marketing campaigns in history up to date. And Apple became the first trillion-dollar company in the world and in history. In 2003, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I had to resign from Apple in 2011 following my deteriorating health conditions. But cancer taught me a lot of things. It taught me to live the day as it was my last day of my life, and I had to do everything I wanted. And whenever I think about the idea of death, all of my fears just disappears. No worries, nothing, because it's just the end and you just don't get fear anymore. Hey, if you haven't guessed by now, my name is Steve Jobs, and I'm the co-founder of Apple Incorporation and Next. Very sadly, Jobs left us in 2011 after a heroic battle with pancreatic cancer at only 56 years old. But his legacy expands way beyond 56 years, as he is one of the most visionaries we ever had as on earth, and he created a brand that we will never forget. Apple. His story teaches us so many things. His plans of Macintosh failed, he got bullied at school, got rejected, got fired from his own company that he put his whole life and work to, and even fought cancer. His story teaches us the value of persistence and always keeping positive mental attitude no matter what you go through. And trust that whatever is happening to you right now will make sense in the near future and you will be thankful. I will link down the Think Different campaign in the description. It's only a minute long, so please check it out at least once. I'm sure it will touch your heart. It's one of the most beautiful messages I ever heard of an ad, and I will please just check it out. And guys, I'm on a mission of hitting 1000 subscribers by the 7th of July. So if you enjoy and get inspired, please support me on my journey by subscribing. It means the world to me. Thank you guys, and I really appreciate your presence here. You know, I got the idea of this channel when I came across a few books like Think and Grow Rich and How to Make Friends and Influence People. And they would just tell a story of a person just like casually. But when they revealed their names at the last, it would completely shock me. So I started this channel with a mission to showcase these incredible stories of amazing people. Thank you guys. Subscribe for a full video each week and a short every single day. And like, comment, and share it with your friends and family. And until then, thank you, and I'll see you next time.